What is the best workout for weight loss? Now, I'm going to come at this from a slightly different angle than you're probably expecting, because immediately I'm going to tell you that there is no best workout for weight loss. Our main focus when your goal is weight loss should be attaining a calorie deficit from your eating habits, more specifically than your exercise habits. There are other factors that will contribute to your total calorie output, like your NEAT, which stands for non-exercise attributed thermogenesis. And once again, this probably plays a more significant role in your weight loss goals than your actual driven exercise will. NEAT can be anything from setting yourself a daily steps target, which does not have to be the 10,000 mark. It can simply be you progressing from where you currently are in small steps. So for example, if you're hitting 3,000 a day, try and work for 4,000. It may not sound like a big difference, but going from 3,000 to 4,000 is an additional 7,000 steps a week. That's over 2 days more activity than you're currently doing for a time commitment of maybe another 10 to 15 minutes per day. Household chores are another great tool for increasing your NEAT. Whether that's cleaning the bathrooms, doing the hoovering, washing the windows, all of those tools are physically demanding and will burn significantly more calories than if you were to be sitting or standing. Or likewise, they're probably going to give that gym session a run for the money on your total calorie output for 60 minutes. And we're more likely going to be doing regular chores in the house than we might be training 5, 6, 7 times a week, right? So if you can increase your total daily output simply through moving more and doing more household tasks or getting outside, getting some fresh air, etc., you're going to burn more calories, which is going to help with that calorie deficit, which is going to help with that weight loss goal. Now, when we actually start to look at exercise specifically, there are a couple of different factors that drive the direction in which I feel that you should go specifically. We have the belief of what is optimal. Now, I could write the best training program in the world, but it may not be optimal for you. Okay, the timing might not fit within your lifestyle. The exercise selection may be past your skill set, or it might just simply be that you don't enjoy lifting weights. And that in itself, for me, is a red flag. Just because that might be optimal or what's seen as optimal doesn't mean that it's practical. So we need to look at forms of exercise that are practical for you within your lifestyle, within your time demands, and within your enjoyment levels as well. Because just like any dietary approach, there is a shelf life to this if you're not enjoying it, if you're not looking to continue it long term once you've achieved your weight loss goal. Now, resistance training is a fantastic tool for maintaining strength, building muscle, and shaping your physique in the way that you may want to see it in the mirror. That's a great driver for lifting weights. There's also a lot of different health benefits that will support the frequency in utilizing resistance training. But once again, that might be optimal compared to practical. If you said to me, Steve, I love swimming and I have access to a pool. At the moment, I'm going 2 or 3 times a week, but I'd like to take it 4 to 5. I'm not going to say to you, no, let's get you in the gym. It's going to be more beneficial for XYZ, because you're not going to want to commit to that, right? You've already expressed to me that you enjoy swimming, and you've expressed that you want to increase your frequency within swimming. The worst thing that I can do is say, no, we're going to move away from swimming and I want you to start lifting weights. The most important factor when it comes to what is the best exercise for weight loss is what is the one that you can commit to, that you can enjoy, and that you will consistently do once you've achieved your weight loss goals as well. If it's resistance training, fantastic. I love it. It's been a passion of mine for 15 years. It's not showing at the moment, but it has been a passion of mine for an extended amount of time. I also enjoy rugby. Now, tell me, if we're looking at burning more calories, Am I going to burn more on a rugby pitch for 90 minutes or in the gym for 60, lifting weights? Even if it was to 90 minutes versus 90 minutes, I can guarantee you the stop-start element and the continual cardiovascular but also strength pushes through playing rugby are going to be more calorie demanding than me lifting weights and sitting on a bench in between working sets, etc., etc. So pick a form of exercise that you enjoy. Pick a form of exercise that you can commit to regularly that has a social element. Being in the gym is great, but for me, I go there for myself, I put my headphones in, I switch off, and I'm not the best person to communicate with in the middle of a workout. Whereas if I get asked to play a game of five-a-side football or touch rugby or lacrosse, there's a massive social benefit to doing so because I get to interact with other people, and it's driven by communication, it's driven by having fun with other people, having that bit of competitiveness, and you work bloody hard doing so. Just like a group exercise class. While I might not see it as the most optimal way to develop your triceps or work on your obliques, if you have fun, if you make friends doing that, and then all of a sudden your commitment to wanting to go to this class more consistently is what drives your exercise habits and keeps you moving towards your weight loss goal, who am I to tell you that that's not optimal? It is optimal for you because you're having fun, you've made friends while doing so, and you're being consistent with it. Certain activities that you will do for fun or that you will do naturally burn a lot more calories than you think. For example, playing the guitar for an hour, standing up, is probably going to burn as many, if not more calories than that gym-based workout will. Taking your dog for a walk, if you've got a small dog, chase after it. If you've got a big dog, hold on to it. Little things like that are just another way that you can boost that daily activity, get more steps in, get your heart rate going, and have fun while doing so. Now, as I said earlier, the main drivers towards weight loss are going to be your nutrition, creating a calorie deficit, and increasing your daily activity where possible. The main things that I want you to take from this video aren't that I don't want you to resistance train, aren't that lifting weights isn't the best tool for fat loss, even though it probably isn't. They are that I want you to pick a form of exercise that you enjoy, that you want to do consistently, and that's going to give you more benefits than just working out. When it comes to weight loss, let your nutrition and your day-to-day activity be the main drivers of that goal. When it comes to exercise, have fun doing it, be more active, try new things. Resistance training is a fantastic tool, but it is not the only tool.